As a former prosecutor, let me tell you how Young Thug's jail calls have been made public. It's really simple. Atlanta is on fire right now because Young Thugs leaked jail calls. You know, the jail calls that they give you their warning that it can and will be used against you.
Man, bro, I'm trying to drop an album the same day gonna drop, bro. Friday. I can hold it back if I want to. If my album won't be ready, I can hold it back.
And y'all trying to figure out, how is this legal? I got you. Hold tight. They know that they're being recorded on them jail calls. They know that it gives you that disclaimer each and every time. So for a thug to think that just because his case is over, that those calls was not going to come out, the calls don't come out during trial because they're not admissible at that moment, unless they are admissible under the federal rules of evidence. Well, you're in a free world. Everything is free game. The first step in order to get access to an inmate's jail calls or an inmate's file, the case has to be closed. As long as the case is open or under investigation, you cannot get access to that person's case, file, any kind of documentation on that individual. What constitutes a case being closed? A plea, like Young Thug took, or a trial that ends in either an acquittal, which is not guilty, or guilty. If it's dismissed outright, those are ways that a case can be closed, and now you can submit to get any information you want on that case that is legally allowable. For instance, in Young Thug's case, we know that he took a plea almost a year ago, ending the longest RICO state trial in Georgia's history. But you see, Thug underestimated and did not anticipate that his gossiping loose lips would ever sink his ship. Baby Thug must have thought he was untouchable. He thought he had a permanent blocker that is saying, I'm untouchable. No. See, you should have brought your ass out, got in the booth, got in the field, put some music in these streets, instead of coming out here trying to beef with your top earner on your label. So the first thing you would do, you have the ability under the Freedom of Information Act. That is in every state. You have the ability to submit an open records submission to law enforcement, DA's office, anyone that has records that you as a citizen is afforded the opportunity to get. All you got to do is fill out a form, have the person's name, what you're asking for, any particular dates in mind, your information, boom, submit it, and wait. Typically, it takes about 7 to 10 business days for them to respond. Now, they have the option to respond and turn it over, or they're like, I don't know about you. Let me get a permission from the Attorney General that is in my state to make sure it's on the up and up for me to get it to you. So whoever got these jail calls for a Thug, they did exactly that. They submitted, they got them, they listened. Now I'm gonna tell you like this, he was in there for far too long. So what these people probably did is they asked for specific calls with specific people. Now I'm gonna tell you like this, as a former prosecutor, if a person has been sitting forever, I ain't going through all of them calls. And let me tell you, somebody from the inside told them. Now, we finna be listening to these tapes for 100 days and 100 nights. But that's how you get access. So nobody is leaking per se. They submitted a legal submission, which is lawful. They retained the information and they put it out for us to hear. Listen, justice was served. Justice was